and welcome back to Sly 2 Band of Thieves.
With the toothiest grin you could ever see.
Yeah, that is one massively evil grin if I have
Someone
ever
was a
saw
fan of the
one.
Grinch.
It's like, no, we went from a very pouty frown when we see Rajan, in the chapter, in episode 2, like on the main menu, to fucking, oh man, dare I say, he went from Rajan to freaking, freaking Scar from The Lion King kind of shit.
And it's there where we'll find it.
Oh, I should practice my catsie.
The jungle, too thick
Oh
to
god damn it,
drive
I swear.
force us to walk a long
Yeah,
distance to
I
our target.
almost went on with that Lion King reference. I'm like, no.
We ran into a few problems along the way, but pushed
I want
on.
to pull off something similar to what happened with BJ and I during our Final
For the
Fantasy
temple
VII
was more than
playthrough.
just Rajan's presence.
So, okay, so
It was
Rajan,
also home
where are
to
your
the
Nazi
temple.
hyenas?
What? Wait,
A
what?
pot so strong and
Scar,
tireless
remember? Be
it could
prepared.
increase spice production tenfold.
Oh,
For Rajan, but
I get it.
awful for
Okay,
the
never mind. it took me a moment to process that.
Hope he's not counting on that heart too much. Because tonight,
It's like,
comes
God
only
damn it. I was even thinking about that song during work, as a matter of fact. It's like, god damn it. You would think I would be aware of that, even at this point. God damn it.
Makes you wonder, how is that going to translate in the live-action Lion King?
Yeah, live action, quote unquote.
Yeah, quote
It's
unquote
not
live
really live
action.
action so much as 3D.
It is 3D animated, but they gave every single 3D model a more realistic look.
Yeah, it's like that's something like I usually joke about with people. It's like, they're calling it live-action Lion King, but everything's CGI. Like, it's still animated.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like, you want to see live action? Look at freaking Beauty and the Beast. Or, hell, even Christopher Robin. There's still technically some live action in there. Even with the CG animated cutscenes. So it's like, this is like, okay, there's no way you can consider that to be live action. There's no way you can... Oh, what?
I saw you just zooming on the one guy getting the shit beaten out of him.
Alright, look, I had way too much fun with, like, the theme for, Shantae Half Genie Hero during the last, Clue Bottle montage. I just kept going with the Shantae music in this part.
It's perfectly in sync.
No, that's just it. Oh.
Bentley, how do I get past this?
Only in the Sly collection. Only in the Sly collection.
Bentley, there's a wall in my way. How do I get past this?
How do I... Oh, okay, I had to jump. There we go.
Swear to God, Sly, you're the dumbest piece of shit I've ever known.
But no, it's like... No, that was just it with, like, editing this montage. It's like... Okay, I will say this. It's like, I have yet to play Shantae and the Pirate's Curse, but I've seen playthroughs of it, and it's like, I will say, hands down, Run Run Roddy Tops, one of the best tracks in the entire game. So it's like, when I implemented that freaking track in this montage, it's like, okay, there was no way I could have just randomly just splice in like some lengthy clips and just leave it at that. No, I had to make everything in sync. It made it so much more fun that way.
Right. Let alone we are dealing with the villain being from India. So it's like, kind of fitting with the Shantae music.
Huh. Funny enough, I didn't really put that into consideration when putting together that montage. Huh. I guess you're not technically wrong. Oh, but alright, okay. So, we have all the clues. Once again, one less thing I gotta worry about, later down the road as I'm going through all of these missions. And so much like in the areas that we visited in the past, we gotta take care of some recon photos. But, first and foremost, I gotta loot somebody of his change. Oh, there we go.
sneak into the temple and take some recon photos so I can assess the situation. Just be careful. If you get hurt, the nearest hospital is 106 miles from here.
Exactly 106 miles, Sly.
I mean, put on that montage music, we'll get there in like 30 minutes.
Nice work, Bentley. I'll take a hidden passage over the front door any day.
Sly, not sure how you're gonna be able to walk all the way to a hospital with broken legs.
Oh.
He'd find a way.
Oh yeah, no, he'll find a way. Or better yet, I'm sure Bentley will find a way.
Hey, don't you remember the one page in the Thieves Raccoonist that teaches thieves how to walk on their hands?
No! Because that was never a thing!
Wait a minute! You remember that page without the one where you can slow down time?
Bentley! God damn it!
Of all the things you could pass up, it was being a Time Lord?
All right.
You couldn't remember to be a Time Lord, but you can remember one of your ancestors learning how to walk on his hands! How the hell does that even work?
You couldn't remember Doctor Who, but you could remember Mike Guy?
Wait, who are we talking about?
Mike Guy, Naruto.
Oh, no.
Yeah, you know, one of the only few characters in the series that even haters ended up liking.
No. God damn it. Oh, god damn it. I try so hard not to explain the joke, but it's like, god damn it. I was just playing off when you were just mentioning Doctor Who. I'm like, wait, who are we talking about?
Who are we talking about?
It's like, wait, Doctor Who?
Yeah, who are we talking about?
It's like, god damn it.
Bentley, I'm not in the mood for your riddles right now.
It's like, Sly, I'm in no mood for your shenanigans.
That's like, what is it? There was like, oh god, I remember there was like an Animaniacs cartoon with like, I think it's like Slappy. And it was this whole thing like...
Who is the band?
Yeah, who's the band? Who? You know, the band up there. Who? Stop hooting at me, boy. Tell me who is that band up there. Who? You're hooting again. And like she even goes up to the bandmates and they're saying the same thing. They're just saying, it's like, okay, I just want to know, who are you? Who? It's like, oh my god, that was great.
Oh man. Funny enough, it's like, I mean, I haven't like watched like any Animaniacs like in a while.
Oh, it still holds up. It still holds up very well. Like that and Freakazoid. Like Freakazoid probably more so now than it did back then.
Actually, it's like, didn't you guys hear that it's like
it's
shows
getting a
like
reboot.
Freakazoid and I believe Animaniacs is like you can now watch them on Verve.
Yeah, I also heard Animaniacs is getting a reboot.
Oh yeah, they did say something about that, didn't they? Honestly, it's like it's like, yeah, I vaguely heard about a supposed reboot, but the last big thing I remember hearing about the Animaniacs was that they finally made their debut on Hulu. But I think that was like a few months ago.
Okay.
You know, Sly, I'm surprised something full of hatred as Clockwerk even has a heart.
Yeah, really. Oh, but it's like, thinking about it now, it's like, I don't know how this crossed my mind, but it's like, you talk about Animaniacs, and I'm just like, wow, I'm just thinking of these random early Kids WB TV bumpers where Pokemon crossed over with the Animaniacs.
Oh, yeah, I think I remember what you're talking about. Like, I believe it was something called Kids WB yourself, where it's like all these like things from Kids WB just clash into this one thing.
Well, not so much that. It's like, I think I know what you're talking about. It's like this kid was like in a photo booth.
Yeah.
He sees all these cartoons that you expect to see in Kids WB, and he turns into a cartoon himself, you know, as he's walking out of the photo booth. No, that's not it.
Yeah, I think that was one of the first things in the previews for Pokemon the first movie.
I do believe you're right, actually, yes. But it's like, oh, no. That's not exactly what I was talking about. No, this is a TV bumper that you would actually see, you know, as you're watching Kids WB. You see Dot, looking a lot like Dot, you know, cosplaying as like a Bulbasaur, and then you see Yakko like dressed up as like a Venusaur, and they're pretending to actually be the Pokemon. So you hear Dot be like Bulbasaur, Yakko being like Venusaur. The professor is like just losing his mind over this shit, and then Yakko pretends to be coughing, like you see coughing, you know, spewing out his gas like normal, but then you see Yakko, you know, just spazzing out all over the place, you know, burping putting out this massive belch, and they play it off as like his belch is like that foul that it even makes coughing pass out.
Poke Fever, case 51.
Bulbasaur! Venusaur! Bulbasaur! Venusaur!
This Poke Fever is making my head sore. Und wer ist Wacko?
Catch Pokemon Fever.
This morning at 7 on KXVO 15.
I do not remember that.
You know what?
Like, when did they make these bumpers? Like, you know, like, where in Pokemon, like, in the anime did they start making these? Like, were these from, like, the very beginning, or were from these, like, way later on in the series?
I believe this is, like, from the very beginning. Like season 1, actually.
I'm surprised I don't remember that at all. Because, I mean, I remembered as a kid, I watched, what was it, like, the first series or something. There's, like, you know, by the time you start going into, like, you know, like Orange League and all that other shit, like, that was around the time when I actually, you know, my Pokemon watching days where I was just kind of, like, losing interest, and I, you know, so that's where I was like, if it was from that era, then it's like, oh, okay, well, no wonder it wouldn't be familiar to me, because I wasn't watching Pokemon back then. But if it's from the very beginning, I'm really surprised I don't remember that, because I watched the beginning of Pokemon.
Yeah, but yeah, it's basically, it's like, yeah, these TV bumpers is like, yeah, this was back when Kids WB was still, like, a really big thing, like, I believe, like, back in, like, in the early, late 90s, and it's like, yeah, it was, like, sometime after Pokemon became a really big thing in the West.
Okay.
I love how you tried to just take that guy down just to fail, so I was just like, you know, fuck this. To the depths with you.
Yeah, yeah, right. Yeah, I was like, just for that, Danny, it's like, just for the sake of context, it's like, I hope and pray that, like, I've seen, like, old, like, Kids WB, like, TV bumpers being uploaded onto YouTube, like, even, like, in the, bit of the later years of, the TV program being shown on television. I hope and pray they uploaded that particular TV bumper, and I'll just reference that, like, somewhere in the video.
Okay.
But it's like, yeah, it's funny, but yet bizarre at the same time. And it's
well,
like,
that guard's like, hey, I feel my pocket picking sense is tingling. Stop, thief!
That's right. Now it's like, okay, I should probably point this out. I mean, I can only imagine it may have already been very obvious to a lot of you folks at home, but it's like, regardless of what area you're in, it's like, you could take on, like, whatever mission you want, like, in any order. So, I mean, it's like, for me, whenever I do, like, any runs of this game, like, every now and again, for the majority of this game, I usually try to stick with what order Bentley tells us, like, what missions to do, like, as he's going through, like, the briefing in that slideshow or whatever. But there are some cases where I would go ahead and try to not follow said order and just try to do different orders, like, not different orders, like, different missions in a completely different order or whatnot. And this was being one of them. I believe also, even, what was it? I guess technically, when we, first do, like, the first set of missions, like, during episode 2, you know, just like we get the drawbridge down. Because it's like, yeah, Bentley was going on about, like, how you had to lower the what was it? Murray using the turret to take down the helicopter. And later down the road, we'll need Bentley to access the computer to access into Rajan's mainframe in order to, take control of the electronic winch. But it's like, oh, you can't do that unless Sly lowers the drawbridge. He said that last, but I'm just like, okay, you know what? Yeah, looks like I'll have to take care of the drawbridge first. This, however, it's like, it's not really specified per se. In fact, not really anything is really specified with these sort of missions. But when I saw like that set of missions, I'm like, okay, if I were to think about this, honestly, if it were me, I would rather, not have Rajan listen in on my communications or any other plans, while we're here. So while Bentley mentioned this later on during that last set of briefing or whatever, yeah, I'm gonna take care of that first.
Yeah. No eavesdropping. That's rude.
yeah, exactly. Well, kind of rich coming from us, seeing as how we kind of eavesdropped on Dimitri when we swapped those paintings in his office.
Hey, that was for justice.
Yeah, and ironically enough, we're basically going to be doing the exact same thing right now with this next mission by carrying around this bug.
Man, I can't believe it's like we don't like when people eavesdrop on us, but we're perfectly fine eavesdropping on other people again. This is why Stain exists.
Look, eavesdropping on somebody, that's rude. But bugging somebody, okay, no, that's a completely different story.
More like the Thievius Hypocriticus.
Wait, wasn't that one of the name of Sly Cooper's ancestors?
Hypocriticus Cooper.
Okay, that sounds way too legit. I'm sorry. Hypocriticus Cooper.
He had an odd history of always contradicting himself.
Oh my god. Okay, alright, so basically, we need to reach the secret entrance with this bug. And it's like, just like what Bentley established during the exchange with Sly in the Binocucom. If you leave this bug out of water for far too long, he'll get really pissed off, and he'll emit this he'll emit this sound, which will gather the attention of every guard nearby. So, for the sake of not causing any unwanted attention, fortunately, there's these little trail of little pools around the area. So if you go through this certain path, of these little pools, as you're making your way, to this little entrance there to Rajan's office, then it shouldn't be that big of an issue.
Yeah, Ryan, you're in part 11.
What the fuck?